Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Wahav Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule impeccably well. And Shalom to the Akim that's pushing his truth and sincerity across the four winds, man. Right, got the brother Razar with me. I'm Yakanan, GMS London. We're just on our way to camp, but literally the spirit, got on the brother, and we started talking about an idea he had for a video regarding making excuses for pushing his truth, man. And this excuses in general, man, it's not a good quality to have, especially concerning his truth. If you're going to preach this word, it should be at the top of your agenda. Now, I previously had a video idea, which is going to be, the title of this video that we got, man. We're going to fuse these two ideas together because, we perceive it was the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai bringing us together to do it. Now, it's basically let the dead bury the dead. Now, if you could start off with that scripture, Brother Kishar.
Right, this is Matthew 8 and 21. Right, it says, "And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go bury my father. But Yahushai said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead."
So, this brother said to the Lord, man, before I follow you, there's something I need to go back home and do. I need to go and bury my father. And then Yahushua said to the brother, he said, look, let the dead bury the dead. So he's basically telling him that, look, man, those guys are not of the elect. He's pronounced them dead, and he's saying, let them bury their dead, man.
Let me get that for you in Proverbs.
It's
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
So if you don't have this truth, if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you are indeed pronounced dead, man. You don't have the light. So his family didn't have the light, but he wanted to go back and attend to deeds regarding his family that are not even of the elect, man. So which proves to what? You have to put this truth first. You have to put Yahushua first. You have to put this gospel and preaching this gospel at the top of your agenda, man.
Right.
Nothing else comes before that, right? It's just all about the gospel, man. That's how you go and obtain, Lord willing, that salvation into the kingdom of heaven, man. Right?
Let me get a preset. This is Matthew 10:37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Right, so if you put anything before Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right, you are not worthy of this gospel, man. Right, you're not worthy of serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai if you're putting stuff in front of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That includes your family, that includes your job, that includes your woman, that includes anything that you have an affiliation with in this world, man. If you put that before Yahushai, you're not of Yahushai, man.
Because the scriptures say in Job, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away, man.
That's right.
Yeah, so all of those things that you have, the Lord can just take them away. Out and, you be just there, go getting all up into it, and the Lord just plucks it out of your hands, man.
That's right.
So why therefore get all loved up and entangled with it, right? This truth is the only thing that, we can have that won't just dip off, right? Unless the Lord takes that Holy Spirit away from you, at which point you wasn't of the elect anyway, right? But it's one of those ones where this truth is the primary thing. And going back in the opening scripture, that guy was making this and that excuse, say, oh, let me go do this, let me go do that, and things like what we're saying. You find yourself doing that in your day to day, man. And you just gotta cut yourself. You'd be like, oh yeah, I should do this video, but X, Y, Z. Or let me go out and preach, but I can't because X, Y, Z. Hey, look at Jeremiah. Jeremiah said, but I'm too young.
Jonah had excuses for days, man, to the point where Yahweh Hashem Yahushai literally had to force him to preach the gospel. Put him in certain scenarios and situations where he just had no choice, man. You don't want to get it to that stage, man. That example, that story was given to us for an example of what we should not do, man. Right? When the Lord calls you to preach this word and that gospel, you put back everything aside. It doesn't matter if you wanted to be a producer in the world. right? Or if you wanted to be a singer or dancer or anything you wanted to be into sports, footballer, basketballer, you gotta put that aside and follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Right, this calling is greater than anything you can be involved with in the world.
Hey, and the thing is, man, and just like with Jeremiah, how he said, brother, you know, he tried to stop teaching the word, right? But then that fire was just too strong in him, right? Just like Jeremiah, the Lord will make your mind up for you anyway, man.
That's it.
You know, you like you said, you be like, yeah, you know, I wanna be a basketballer, but I also wanna be in the truth.
Yeah.
And the Lord will make you pull a back muscle, man.
Yeah, for real.
Make you pull a back muscle and then you're through.
Yeah, there's testimonies of that to certain brothers. They've experienced that, man. You want to do something, but the Lord is blocking those avenues. Like me, I wanted to be a producer in the world. Right? I had the talent, you know, Jake hella talented, but the Lord just weren't allowing it to happen.
Yep.
You know, you know the right people, you be connected to the right people, but the Lord would always put a block there to block you from doing it. And you got to perceive that as signs, man. That's signs that the Lord is saying, this is not your path. Your path is really preaching my word and being a servant for me. That's really your path, man. But if you keep blocking that and going against that, the Lord is going to force you anyway somehow, some way, if you're of the elect. You know?
Hey, my sheep hear my voice, man.
That's it. The sheep of the Lord hear his voice, man. And again, that's what you're speaking of regarding Jeremiah and the fire that burns inside you. That's how the word is. Sooner or later, you're going to be in the world, you're going to be in the studio, mixing down the track, and you're just thinking, nah, man, I'm supposed to be on the highways and the byways. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Why am I around these people? You know? I don't belong here.
Yeah.
That's how you feel in the world. You feel like you do not belong. Your real job is preaching the gospel and bringing out these scriptures, man, and bringing out prophecy. That is actually your job. That's why you've been put down here, ordained from the belly.
Oh, now you said that. Right, let me get Jeremiah's account first of all, right? Alright, so this is Jeremiah 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
That's it.
And I ordained thee to be a prophet unto the nations.
That's it.
Right, so the Lord is the one that says, look, man, this is what you go and do. Right, in fact, let me also get Ephesians 1 and 4, which more or less expounds on the point. Right, Ephesians 1 and 4 says, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
Ooh, God.
Eh? Right, yeah, hey, so before the world was even formed, the Lord said, look, man, this is my elect. Right, and literally all the time that we spent in the world, that was all gearing us up into basically coming back into the truth if we're of the elect, Lord's will. That's right.
That's a beautiful thing as well, man. You know, you've been ordained to the belly, from the belly, Salakia, to preach this gospel, man. Right, that's from the very beginning. That means you're one of the first fruits of those willing, man. That was with Yahushai and involved in the process of actually creating the world, as you know it, man. So then when you understand that, you should be applying everything you have in this physical form that we have now into preaching the gospel, man. That should be your main concern. Nothing else goes before that, man.
Got what you said.
Can't.
So when you done your point?
Yeah, like you want to be a man of the Lord, man. You don't want to be in this world, man. You don't want to be, you know, aiding to Esau's kingdom. You know, putting all your strength and wisdom into Esau's kingdom and advancing him and his kingdom. This kingdom is gonna fade away, man.
That's right.
You know, why put all your eggs in this kingdom when it's gonna fade away? Don't you want that inside information? You know, that's gonna lead you into the kingdom of the Lord.
That insider trading, man.
Yeah.
We're giving you some insight. You don't really want to be investing in that stock because that stock's gonna go down. Right? What you really want to be investing in is in this stock, the spiritual stock, right? Because when that other stock goes, that's all gone. But this one, the returns, the returns, man, bro, you can have bitches for days, kids for days.
That's it.
Right?
This spiritual coin ain't gonna crash, man. This is a spiritual coin. This, you know what I mean? This ain't no other coin. This ain't no cryptocurrency, man. This is the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that we're dealing with, man. You know, that it's the real stock exchange, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
Right, so this is Baruch 4:28. So for it was as your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Right, so before one was in the world doing all manner of wicked shit, right? The Lord had mercy enough on us to basically come back into this thing. So now we got to repay the Lord and be like, look, man, I'm gonna do those videos that you told me to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out at camp, right? You know, rain, shine, snow, sleet, whatever. You know, gale force winds and shit.
That's it, man.
Right up until the point where the Lord basically says, look, man, my prophets ain't gonna be out there on those streets anymore.
Yep.
Hey, we gonna be out there, Lord willing, man.
That's it. That's it. Until that famine of the word comes, we are going to be out preaching this word, man. You know, we're going to be preaching this word until it's time. And the Lord says, okay, my elect are sealed. You know, let's let the wrath begin.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how it's going to go down, man.
That's right. So yeah, just on the other point, because going back to what the scripture said, right, the scripture was like, look, you know, let the dead bury their dead.
Yeah.
So that's basically showing you that the Most High has, what the fuck is going on there? Yeah, that's showing you the Most High is basically what you call it? He's got a people that he's ordained for salvation.
Yeah.
And he's got people, bro, that's a cold statement, man.
Yeah,
He was basically saying fuck him.
Yeah.
He was basically saying, look, man,
Yeah.
come follow me, man, forget about that, man.
Yeah, he done told him he's not of the elect, so don't worry about him. So that means, look, certain things that you might be doing in the world, of certain people you might be trying to save in the world are not even of the elect, man. You're trying so hard to please your woman, dedicating all this time to your woman, but hold on, do you even know if she's of the elect? No, you don't. You don't even know if you're of the elect, so why are you going to do that, man?
Yeah, you can't even save yourself.
You can't even save yourself, but you're putting all this time, effort, and blood, sweat, and tears into this woman, and then she ain't even going to make it anyway. She's going to be bathing in the missile fire.
God, she's going to be Sarah Garner.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you can't put all your efforts into this world, man. This world is of death, man.
God. All really and truly, when it comes to your family, all you can do is pray that the Lord has mercy on them.
Yeah.
You know, that's all you can do, because at the end of the day, if it ain't their lot, it ain't their lot, man.
Can't.
You know, they might have been saying some, you know, just straight wicked shit, man. And like, you know, hey, I won't even say, you know, postulate. You know, you can think of all the wicked shit that they could have said.
Yeah.
And if the Lord ain't want to have mercy on them, the Lord's gonna destroy them. Nothing you can do about it.
That's it.
So don't waste your time.
Yeah, like, you know, you might have your woman in that, and you're preaching the word every Saturday, and she's scoffing every Saturday, man.
Whoa. Hey, man.
You know what I mean? She's scoffing every single Saturday. She doesn't like the fact that you ain't around on a Saturday. She doesn't like the fact that you believe you can have more than one woman. Though you're not doing it right now, but the idea is in your head, so she don't agree with that.
Yeah.
There's all these things she don't agree with. So really, she's not down for the word.
Yeah.
Right? So really, she probably ain't gonna make it, man.
That's right.
At least the Lord has mercy on her, man.
God.
You know?
Right, so like I said, so the other part that, you know, that scripture that we wanted to touch on was the point that people are gonna, Lord's gonna kill a lot of people, man. This is Zechariah 13:8. It says, and it shall come to pass on all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Hey, 2/3 of our people are gonna be cut off and die, man. 2/3 of our people didn't want to hear this gospel. Right? They weren't concerned with this gospel. They weren't concerned with the prophecies. The mark of the beast did not fear them. Most of all, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, did not fear them, man. But in that time, that fear is going to come upon them suddenly, man. You know, but at that time, it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the scriptures say, seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai while he is near. And how is he near right now?
That's right.
Through his men, through the prophets,
Yeah.
man.
And what does the scripture also say in Hosea 5:15? says, when their affliction cometh, they shall seek me early.
That's right.
And basically still shall seek diligently. Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Where are they?
Yep.
Hebrew Israelites, where are you?
Every single corner, every single corner that great millstone possessed right now is going to be inhabited with all kinds of 2/3 in that day, man. Hey,
what did it say? Because obviously they've heard us say, you know, cheap place of concourse.
Yeah.
So it won't be one place. So they'll go from Oxford Circus.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't here. Let's try Westfield and West London. They'll try that. No, they ain't here. Let's try Westfield and East London. Shit, they still ain't here.
Hey, those oyster cards are going to be maxed out in that day, man. Hella topping up on oyster cards, man. You know, looking for the men of the Lord. But we ain't going to be there, man. You know, Lord willing, we gonna be on the run. You know, being looked after through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You know, we're gonna be watching you and laughing, man. You know, in that day, Lord willing, you'll be the elect.
Since you said that,
God.
go to Proverbs 1. Alright. So it says, Proverbs 1, I'm going to start from verse 24. Because I have called and ye have refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Yeah.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof.
Yeah.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
God.
Right? Yeah, because how is he going to do that, man? He's going to do that through us. Like, for instance, we'll see certain natural disasters, certain things happen, man. We rejoice, man.
Yeah.
You know? We rejoice because at the end of the day, we know that it's the Lord that's doing that.
Yeah.
Right? And that person, Job 4:7, no, whoever perished being innocent.
Yep.
You know, we see natural disasters. That's shit. Hey, man, oh man, the Lord's terrible, man.
Yeah.
You know, you be seeing certain things. Like I saw Ellen DeGenerate was all crying. The mudslide. Well, why do you think, man?
Yeah. Come, man.
You know, because these people don't want to put two and two together that it's for the wickedness that is done in the land, man.
That's right, man. And as it says in I believe it's Isaiah 66 from verse 5, Yahweh Shemel said, I will choose your delusions. He will choose, he's going to bring all kind of things to happen to you, man. Right? For those of you that ain't right, you Israelites that ain't right out there, the Lord is going to choose your delusions, man. Right? All your fears, he's going to make them manifest, man. Yeah. There's going to be all kinds of apparitions and things happening in that great and dreadful day, man.
Right, because that happened before. What does it say in Wisdom? Right, no, Wisdom. Second Ezra, it says that he shall smite Egypt with plagues as before.
Yeah.
And it happened in Egypt. You read the book of Wisdom, man, tells you how them Egyptians were getting fucked up.
Yeah, they were.
They were getting fucked up, man. You know, so dark that they'd light a lamp and still couldn't see.
Yeah. Now, what kind of darkness is that, man?
Yeah. That's darker than any dark that you've ever seen before. Well, I've got the one you was quoting in Isaiah.
Can't.
That was Isaiah 66:4. It says, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them.
Hey, and will bring their fears upon them, man. So wherever you fear, the Lord is going to bring that to manifest, man, in the physical form, and it's going to taunt you, man. And it's going to bug you out in that day. Why? Because you never actually got this truth from the get-go, man. Right? You didn't want to know about it.
Hey, like, and you get them jakes who's like, so what you saying? Like, you know, if I'm of the wicked, right? Yeah, and I don't make it, I'm gonna be in the kingdom anyway.
Yeah.
No. And you'll be like, yeah, well, technically speaking, but that's not the, what if that's the case?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, no, but you don't know if that's the case.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I might as well be wicked.
I might as well just, you know, be wicked in it. But hey, yo, that's because you don't understand you don't fear the Lord, that's why.
Yep.
You know, and those, when you read the scriptures, you see how the Lord was fucking up them Egyptians, man. Right, and knowing that is coming back in this world, right, you ain't gonna be taking that standpoint, man. You're gonna be like, look, man.
Exactly, because it's gonna seem like an eternity, man. You think the Lord is just gonna let you slide off like that?
Yeah.
You know, you just gonna die, you know, peaceful death, and then wake up in the kingdom. Oh, I'm righteous now. No, man. What about that everlasting shame and contempt? Did you consider that? How you're gonna feel in the kingdom when you're looking at the elect?
Yeah, you just be there like, oh man, he told me to stop committing adultery. Because they were sort of like how brothers now, man, we look at some of the things we used to do in the world and we just stay like,
Can't.
You know,
how you gonna feel when we're looking at the body of Yahweh Shai and what they've done to him? How you gonna feel then? You're gonna feel the same? You're not gonna feel like that, man. You're gonna feel ashamed, man. You're gonna feel weak that you wasn't strong enough to preach this gospel, man, and be down with the truth.
You prefer to enjoy this world.
You prefer to enjoy this world along with Esau and have the chip all up in your hand, all up in your forehead and that, you know, thinking that you were sweet.
Anyone who's ever said, Lord has got a special one for you. He's gonna make you regret those words.
That's right, man. He's
gonna make you regret those words, man.
That's it, man. Hey, so unless you got any other precepts, bro.
That's it.
You know, this was basically like a warning, man. You know, it's a warning, man. Hey, don't make excuses, as the brother was saying, man. Don't make excuses for this truth, man. If you have this truth and, you know, that zeal is in you to preach the word, then go ahead and do it, man. You know, and if that zeal is not in you, you better pray for it. You know, you better pray for it, man. You know, You got anything else to say?
Yeah,
bro?
nah, you know. Yeah, I think we covered the whole.
God. Alright, for all of y'all about Shem Yao Shai, man. Giving, double honors to the apostles and that, the great millstone, that all well. And Lord willing, you brothers were edified with this video. And till next time, Shalom.